I am so grateful all of you take the time to subscribe and watch my videos. But what do you do if you want some car-based YouTube content, but you don't want to watch some Miller Corner for a change? Well, I might be able to help there as well. Hello YouTube, Miller Corner here, welcome back once again, and today I'm going to be giving back. Because you see, as much as I love making car-based YouTube content about meets, modifications and just my general love and passion for cars, I acknowledge that I'm obviously not the only car-based YouTuber that 99% of you probably watch. So today I'm going to be giving my personal recommendations, my favourite car-based YouTubers that I watch when I'm not making videos for you lovely lot. First up are a couple of YouTubers that are living the dream, that give us something to hope that one day we could achieve. It's Paul from Supercars of London and Sam from Seeing Through Glass, both of which go on regular supercar adventures all over the world. Both of them own and have owned supercars in the past, and they document their adventures owning them, modifying them and going on road trips with them, and both of them combine it all with some fantastic travel documentary style filming, showing off some of the most beautiful places in the world, and of course getting the opportunity to film and even drive some of the best supercars in the world. Particularly, I have to say though, I am a little bit jealous of Sam from Seeing Through Glass because he currently owns my absolute dream car. You might be able to tell in the background, the Ferrari 360. He recently bought a beautiful manual one and he's currently documenting his journey around the world with it. Likewise, Paul from Supercars of London started out just spotting around London and looking at all his favourite supercars and gradually built up enough of a following to afford his own supercars, and now he's well on the way after having sold his Lamborghini Huracan to buying his dream car, a Lamborghini Murcielago LP640. He recently drove one in America and he's now on the way to buying his own. I'm so excited for him, and if you like to see the dream life, what you could be doing and what you would all like to be doing one day, driving supercars and travelling the world, go check out Supercars of London and Seeing Through Glass. Next up are a couple of YouTubers that do reviews, and this is important for those of you that actually want to know something about some cars you might be buying. First up is a very sensible one. It's Carwell, hosted primarily by Matt Watson. These guys do reviews of brand new cars, all sorts. They do family cars, luxury cars, sports cars, everything. But the thing that made them perhaps the most popular are their drag races, because they've got videos with drag races that are over 1 million views. They recently compared a Tesla Model S to a Renault Zoe, the most unlikely electric car comparison you'd ever see, and yet it was a brilliant video, and again it's got hundreds of thousands of views on it. But Matt's unique way of presenting the videos, he's very likeable, he's very charming, and they do brilliant videos, makes them well worth watching if you're considering buying a new car. Next up is a car reviewer with a few more quirks and features than your average car reviewer. And for those of you that didn't get the hint there, it is of course Doug DeMuro. That's right, because Doug is essentially a car journalist and he does loads of videos on all sorts of cars on YouTube, and he talks about the weird little odd features about them that you might not know about by just watching Top Gear, and then tells you what they're like to drive, before recently adding the infamous Doug score to his videos, where he kind of gives them a basic rating and then ranks the cars, not by their lap times, not by their price, but just by how well he scores each of them in a series of daily driver and weekend categories. They're really interesting to watch. There's not many 25-minute video reviews I'll watch of a car, but Doug's are compelling somehow. He shows off the little features and he will show off the tiniest little thing to the utmost detail, even dedicating a tiny bit of time to feeling how thick the carpet is in the boot of an old Rolls Royce. Not many car journalists are going to be doing that on YouTube. Doug's unique and quirky spin on car reviewing makes him extremely entertaining to watch. He's got well over 1 million subscribers now and he deserves every single one of them. And of course, if you want to know more about Doug DeMuro, be sure to check out his column on autotrader.com/oversteer. The next YouTuber is bridging the gap between reviewing and modifying, not really being in either category, but being extremely entertaining to watch. And it's Hoovie's Garage, or Garage, whichever you'd rather. It's presented by one Tyler Hoovie, who is actually employed by the aforementioned Doug DeMuro over at AutoTrader. Hoovie's done all sorts of crazy stuff, from buying the cheapest Mercedes AMG in America and then off-roading with it, to trying to pimp a Toyota Prius, to putting an LS V8 into the back of a 911. He's done all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff with his collection of cars that he calls his Hoopty fleet of heavily depreciated exotics. If you haven't seen any of his videos before, I implore you, go and check him out. Now, if you're into your modified cars, you're going to love this next couple of YouTubers, Jamie FYD and Boosted, both of which have come along relatively recently on YouTube, and they look at the UK side of the modified car scene. Either one of them is extremely entertaining to watch, and they look at other people's modified cars in a way that showcases them, to show off other people's brilliant work to truly create something unique and wonderful, which shows that no matter what other people from other countries think, the modified scene in the UK is very much alive and well. What if you work on your own car though? What if you want to build, modify and replace things on your own car, and you fancy some YouTubers to give you some help and inspiration for it? Well, you'll be pleased to hear there are a couple of YouTubers I watch that are in this category. First up is Chris Fix. Now, Chris came along a few years ago now doing tutorials on DIY repairs and upgrades to existing parts. He's very technical, and he's got one of those voices that you just love to listen to for long periods of time. He started out just showing you basic maintenance parts. Now he's doing really detailed things on rust repair, on how to choose the right bucket seat, how to set up your coilovers correctly, all sorts of stuff. And he does it all without showing his face, which perhaps makes him all the more compelling. If you want to repair, upgrade or modify something on your car, go check out Chris Fix. He's probably done a video on it, and you will be extremely soothed and relaxed by that voice that he presents the videos with, all the while learning a bit more about how to work on your own car. What about if you fancy something a bit more action-packed and actually seeing the faces of the people presenting it? Well, you might well have seen this one coming. My final favourite YouTuber is Mighty Car Mods, and I'm sure most of you will have heard of these guys. It's Marty and Moog from Australia, building and having adventures with all kinds of ridiculous and brilliant modified cars. They've done all kinds of fantastic builds over the years. They've got a classic Mini with a VTEC Honda Civic Type R engine in it. They did a Mad Max style Apocalypse Nissan Silvia with a V8 in it. They did a 9-second Toyota Cresta drag car. They've done ridiculous and brilliant builds, and no matter what kind of modified cars you're into, they will have done something that appeals to you. I have been watching these guys for years now, and I keep coming back whenever they release new content, because I know whatever they produce is going to be extremely high quality, extremely entertaining, and might well give me some inspiration for my own project car. If you haven't yet seen a Mighty Car Mods video, go check out their channel, and again, almost anything they've produced will give you some inspiration to go and build, work on and modify your own car. I could not be more excited for what they've got coming in the future. And I want to give a quick shout out to fellow up and coming car YouTuber Billy RS. Like me, Billy documents his build, in his case a Mazda MX-5, he goes to loads of car meets across the UK, and he generally talks about his relationship with and his perspective on car news and the car community in general. He puts a lot of work into his videos, and he definitely deserves more than the 200 odd subscribers that he's got. So make sure to go subscribe to Billy RS as well, because by supporting small YouTubers like me and like him, you're helping the up and comers grow into something hopefully a hell of a lot bigger. So there you have it, a collection of automotive YouTubers that no matter what you're into should quench your petrolhead thirsts in between new Miller Corner videos. I've left the links to all the mentioned channels in the description below, and I want you to go check out the lot of them, because even if you only like one of them, they will definitely make your feed more exciting. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and also subscribe for more Miller Corner videos in your subscriptions box as soon as they are released. And also go check me out on Twitter at Miller_Corner to get an update on what's coming. But for now, thanks for watching everybody, and have a brilliant rest of your day. See you soon, and have a good one. Quick announcement everyone, this Sunday is the final Surrey Car Meet of 2017, and myself and Billy RS will both be attending the event. Billy with his green MX-5 and me with the Super Seicento. So if you can, make sure to get down to Western Brewery on Sunday the 3rd of December from 10 AM till 2 PM and come say hi. Look forward to seeing you.